Hello everyone, welcome to Physical Embodiment Studio. My name is Riley Burris. I am a licensed massage therapist, empowerment coach, and yoga instructor. I'm bringing with you on a journey of our shoulder mobility routine today. The shoulder is a crucial joint to our body. It is actually the most mobile joint in our body, and due to its complexity, it has 17 muscles that go into it, along with tendons and ligaments. Most of you know about the rotator cuff, which are 4 muscles that stabilize the shoulder joint. People have labrum tears in the shoulder because of its complexity and its huge mobility. It can turn 360 degrees. I mean, it is an incredible joint that does so much for us, and so we want to preserve it for as long as we can and work on its mobility so it can continue to function as we need it for reaching, lifting, moving through life, doing all the things that we need to do. Okay, so this is connected as well to our neck and upper back health. So getting all these muscles to sit where they need to sit and increase their mobility for daily function will really help to, as we always talk about, to help the rest of our chain. So that is why we're doing this. I hope you are ready for a great mobility routine. You can take these exercises and do them whenever you have time, whenever you think about it. Making it a habit will help your life. We are our habits. So let's add this in. All right, so what we're gonna do is start standing. We're gonna start with our shoulders out. So making goalpost arms. You don't have to squeeze your fist. I don't know why I was just so excited to go into the goalpost. Relaxing your muscles. Really bringing these shoulders into alignment here. We're gonna drop down, feeling that rotation. Your muscles might already be talking to you, and bring them down to your body. And then bringing them back up into the bottom goalpost, upward goalpost, extend into a V. Here's where you can engage the muscles, bringing them back down into goalpost, drop that goalpost, bringing them back down. Now, let's be slow here. So let's continue to do several more of these together. And here, when we get to the goalpost, I wanna challenge, bringing our elbows forward, our hands back in space, and then setting it up. So you want to feel a stretch within your muscles here. So going slower is better. And breathing as you're doing this. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Oxygen is the great healer of the body. So the more airflow that we can get in through our lungs, the easier it is for our body to do what it needs to do and is designed to do, which is heal itself. That is why we're here. This is what we believe in here at Physical Embodiment Studio. Okay, so finish out this victory down here, dropping. Last one. Up, back, stretching, up to victory, back down to goalpost, drop the goalpost, and relax. So you should feel that works things out. That has lit a fire in my shoulders. They're like, okay, you're talking to us, let's do it. So now what we're gonna do is hop down onto the floor and do some chest opening exercises. Now, when my clients come to see me for a massage, they say, you know, their neck hurts, their shoulder hurts specifically. And I always try to visit the chest. The chest spends a lot of time like this, a lot of time like this, a lot of time like this. So if we could bring length back into the chest, it actually takes tension off of the back of the body and allows the movement of the shoulder to be restored to its original functionality. So let's open the chest, shall we? Send down, send your belly down, okay? Legs out, head near the floor. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with your right shoulder out. So right arm out, left shoulder lifted up like this in a 90 degree here. And this right arm is sent out to the side. Now what we're going to do is use the left arm to push us over. and stack those hips here. We're stacking our hips, keeping our arms where they are. And this may be enough for you. I want you to listen to your body. I don't want you to go on if you are feeling like that may be too much. I want you to feel supported. Now, if you'd like to engage your right hand a little bit, maybe sending it up into a tent like this, that will help support the shoulder as well if it's feeling a little bit strained. So go ahead and play with that now. And if you'd like to increase this, I want you to bend your top leg and bring it to touch on the other side. If you are familiar with a yoga pose, what is it, wild dog? We're going with that, it's wild dog. So if you'd like to play with wild dog here, that will increase the intensity, stretching this back here, okay? So one more breath here, inhaling and exhaling. We're gonna switch, we're gonna do this on the other side. So I'm gonna come forward so you can see me, but left arm is gonna extend out. Right is in a 90 degree. We're bringing that top hip up on top here, flipping our wild dog, maybe tenting our extended left arm out to increase that stretch. We're feeling that pec start to open up. Perfect. If you'd like to increase it, just send your top leg and foot farther back. You got it. Perfect. Okay, again, other side. So switching back. Now this time you can goalpost both arms. Left arm is up with the left hand flat. Right arm is up to the side, just like this. Okay? So feeling that chest open. Breathing into it. Now, if you feel like your arm is being stretched a little too much, go ahead and bring your elbow up in space, just gently. Good. Switch to the other side. So same thing here. Stretching that pec. If this feels like too much for you and you're about ready to close this video out, I want you to stop. Your chest is probably tight. I want you to get something that you can press into a hot spot on your chest. It can even be the palm, the fingertips of your hand, and I want you to massage yourself and massage these fibers. You can even do this within this stretch, just like I'm showing you now. I want you to massage your chest. Find those hot spots and just get some blood flow in there with some self-massage, okay? I don't want you to give up on this. Your chest just may be a little tight. Okay, so flipping back to the other side, we're gonna do 2 last rotations here. Good, feeling that chest, and 1 more. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Perfect. Now, what we're gonna do is a nice puppy pose. So coming onto our hands and knees here, allowing our big toes to touch. Our hips are over our knees. Knees are out to the sides. We're going to crawl forward here. Now, instead of focusing on the low back, we're going to focus on stretching these shoulders up and overhead. So you're going to feel those lats start to lengthen out along the sides of your shoulders, okay? So head goes into the mat, pressing your forehead into the mat, and I want you to stay there. I really want you to engage your shoulders. So if you flatten out your low back, you'll feel that engagement of the shoulders, and then release it. Just changes the angle here, so flattening out the low back, and release. And one more time. Bringing some pressure into the core, squeezing your core muscles, keeping those shoulders tight, and stretch it back out. Perfect. Pressing up here. Now we're going to do a reverse tabletop. Okay, so arms are extended back, fingers are pointed behind you. Now, feet are out in front of you, and what we're gonna do is make a table and do several lifts and lowers with this one. Okay, this is gonna really also stretch the chest, but engage the shoulders in a really nice way. So lifting the bottom up, coming flat into a tabletop here, making sure your shoulders feel supported, squeezing those shoulder blades together to stretch out the chest, and then lowering. Okay, lifting up, stretching, feeling those stretches, and lowering. 3 more times. Lift, stretch, and lower. 2 more times. Lift, stretch, and lower. If your wrists are talking to you, just bring your arms out further. Lift, stretch, and lower. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is flip back and get back onto our knees. Our last exercise is thread the needle. So here we are going to get onto our hands and knees, pick a side, lifting our arm up towards the ceiling, and then threading that needle through. Now we're stretching the shoulder with the arm extended. If you like to extend the top arm, that's perfectly okay. It's not necessary. You can even wrap it around your back if that helps you focus on the pose. So really feeling that stretch of your scapula or your shoulder blade coming up and away from your body here. Stretching it out. Perfect. One more moment here. Perfect. Bringing that arm back towards the floor, pressing up, reaching towards the ceiling, and switching to the other side. So lifting up towards the ceiling, threading that needle through. Lifting that shoulder blade up and away, feeling that stretch. Maybe bringing the arm to the same place you had it. Excellent. One more breath here. Feeling that stretch, pulling it away from your body. And release. Bring that army back down. Bringing that army back down. Reaching up towards the ceiling. And then pressing in here. So I want you to get onto all fours. So come to a neutral position here. We're going to do some scapular mobility just like this. So it's a very small movement, a little scapular push up here. So letting your scapulas come together in the back and then pushing them up and away. So pushing like you're trying to push yourself off the floor here. And dropping down, it's not a cat-cow. The belly is neutral. The shoulders are dropping together here. There's a difference. And now pushing the scapulas away here. We're going to do 2 more rounds. So dropping the scapulas together to touch potentially towards the back. And then lifting them up and away, really pressing through. And I don't remember if we are doing the last one, so we're going to do it again. So dropping down here. And then last time, pushing through, just like this. Now, sitting back, let's integrate that. That is a nice round of shoulder mobility exercises for you. You can use that anytime. Remember, the shoulder joint is super important to protect, nourish, and take care of as we age gracefully. This allows us to maintain that mobility in this complex, amazing joint of ours, taking care of the rest of our body as well, our neck and our upper back. So give this a try. Simple things like this really add up over time. And we're so happy to have you here at Physical Embodiment Studio. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to us. We love to talk to you. Again, my name is Coach Riley, and I will see you next time.